Eski torone eloserge saki pete mpira te sokole. I oromo owachino juluwoka kajugito gwe mpira ite sokole.
This road all the way from Kabare to Soroti was already tarmac at that time.
Apa kingini pakate sokole arayano dolokela. Royo woki Kabale to no Soroti korite sokole oido boila.
And we have done it several times. We have reconstructed it several times since that time. But even today, you can find poor people near that tarmac road. So that's why we say, please, distinguish between development and wealth. Development is ours, wealth is mine as an individual, as a family, or a company. Some people have listened to our message. And they are creating wealth. I'll give you a man from Karamoja, you will see.
I'm Mr. Korea Dick Ogira. I am a model farmer in Abim district. My village here is called Arangetoy West. Arangetoy Parish, Abuk Town Council, Abim district in Karamoja. The mango trees you are seeing here were given to me by the President through Operation Wealth Creation. I received 200 mango seedlings, and I planted all, and they are all doing well. Apart from this venture, I got money from PDM last year. I got 880,000. And I used 800,000 for buying 10 goats. And the goats are there. They have multiplied. They are now 16. Part of the money of PDM I used for buying cassava stems. Through that money, I've managed to plant 2 acres of cassava. They are now doing well. The first acre I intend to harvest next year in January. Then for the mangoes, you are seeing, I started harvesting last year in 2023. The first harvest, I got 6 million. That was in June. Then second harvest in November, I got another 6 million. So last year, from these mangoes, I got 12 million shillings. I've been selling to the people around. Actually, Soroti Fruit Factory has booked this mango. They want me to take these mangoes tomorrow, 2025, to the factory. Actually, I've been selling locally. I've been selling 1 at 500 shillings, 2 1,000, and people are buying. These mangoes are very good. The mangoes trees you are seeing here are giving me money, a lot of money. And I want to thank His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Kaguta Museveni, for coming up with the idea of Operation Wealth Creation in the country. This is money. I am not going to suffer. My children will not suffer because of this wealth. I call it wealth now. I always harvest. I don't harvest mango. I harvest money, not mangoes. So I want to thank our president so much. And next year, if all goes well, I expect to get 18 million first harvest. And then second harvest, I also expect to get 18 million next year, 2025. So altogether, I expect to get 36 million shillings. And this money...
Now, that is one of our people in Abim. Abim is like 200 miles from here. There is no tarmac road there. Electricity has just arrived there. But Lonyo Abar is there. So now I will give you one, because of time I will give you one more example, my own example. My model.
My name is Dr. Maurice Uchem. I am a commissioner by appointment, deployed at State House, and I've been assigned by the President to execute the four-acre model. And I've put them so far in 10 regional zones in the country. Now, the four-acre model is an idea conceived by the President to guide our farmers on how to utilize their small acreages of land so that they can earn more money through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprises that have good yields and high income for their household. So we have the fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering with wetland and tampering with water flow. Then we have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also a household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruits. So this idea of the four-acre model is to support income for the household. And as I will go into the small mathematics, you will know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meter pond, 1,000 meters squared. After finishing the excavation, we stock 10,000 fish. We feed it for about 8 to 9 months. In the north, which is warmer, the fish grow faster. And in the west, which is a little cold, you add 1 more month to reach the same grams. So by that time, the fish will be about 800 grams to 1.5 kilograms. In the market, the fish, which is 1 kilograms or 800 grams here, costs about 10,000 shillings. So having stocked here 10,000 fish, by 10,000, somebody will get 100 million in 1 year. And then when you subtract other cost of managing, which is roughly 30 million, somebody can be able to save 70 million on this fish pond. And in this size, we can put 2 of them in 1 acre. So meaning in this particular acre, somebody should be able to get around 140 million shillings.
Now, that is my own testimony with my staff. The model farm in Lira has got 1 acre of coffee, 1 acre of banana, 1 acre of pineapples, some dairy cows, some bananas, but also fish farming. The one fish pond in half an acre gives my people 100 million shillings. When they deduct costs, 30 million, they remain with 70. And you can put 2 of them in an acre. So that is why Ochen is saying that in an acre you can get 140 million shillings net from fish farming alone in a year. So that is our third contribution to Uganda. Number 1, peace. Number 2, development. Number 3, wealth creation. If we had time, we would have talked about jobs, service delivery, market, and political integration, but we don't have time to do that. But they are all in the manifesto. And I will talk about them when I'm in the press conference before I leave Bukedi. Let me end by talking about the school fees in government schools. As I had seen in 1996, these school fees are an obstacle to children's future. Many children drop out of school because of these school fees. And I would like all of us NRM people to agree on this issue. We should discuss it more and more and agree. But in order to educate my people, I decided to start free education in some skilling hubs under the State House. Askari, watch a cuckoo. We are not wasting time. These soldiers are fighting with the cuckoo. That cuckoo. Now I want to know whether my graduates of my skilling hub are here. If they are, they can come and give 2 of them testimony. Just 2 of them, 1 boy, 1 girl. Move quickly, quickly. Say why you had left school, what did you train us, and what are you doing now? Quickly, quickly.
Onkoro Rian Senyate Omnyin Maiktone, along Gomanakor village.
Your Excellency, this is Omunyin.
They will summarize later.
Along Gomanakor village,
Let him speak, we shall
parish
summarize.
loko Kaspodo, a Temloko Kayoro, Tororo district. Abonga Sisek Paka Esineloki arrate, Kukaragino Skauriaka Angik Ponelo Tache Fizi, so Kaboyon Kore Ikariuni, Mamonka Sisia Mamburpeda Soma. Konya Yalamtongo Edeke President, Ayaun Skilling Hub, Abonka to Ohab Nina, Kadumnongo Ashoma Nakalongo, Mamburpeda Touchstone, Mamburpeda Touch Kauriakangi, so alom Nongangina, Abonka Ika. Hoima, asoma itonga ne kampulo kanek, araito e carpenter. Neni sadumno e kapto, loke ngara kinonga adum agaune e workshop ane balong. So salo ajaso de adni tunga train gayong, abeno ngara kini kauria kangi, abeno ngara kina tutu betangi. Yala manoi e muria kolia.
Your Excellency, this young man studied up to senior 2, dropped out of school, but with the skilling hubs that we introduced, he was able to go to the skilling hubs where he gained his skills and is now working in the Hoima. He has mobilized the resources. He has even opened his own workshop. He's now supporting his family and his parents all together.
Okay, the girl.
Ani ilwangani akelo Eunice, awoki amagoro. Abina nwango information mama keregi presidential industrial hub gi radio. Taka dokiri district, munyatundi district shikandelo, munyandelu tundo mushikani, tuwaka do shibuku industrial hub. Munya watundo koro, atero ko smart tailoring. Tatimo tanwango certificate. Munya duoko, akido tati yoridano. Munyati yoridano. Tamedere tanwango pesa matini maidogo shulan. Takido tanye o second hand machine. Amatabasha ko gikenyo. Tanwango soye wadani. Taba fuonjo jo makirisame aweyo jo for the workshop parani. Jotiyo. Afoyo Swatek program mapa president Mokelo awana giki ikilasa billion afoyo Swatek muzai kuwe wana meno to biro ri 1 million piera bis magomio 1 afoyo swa longo live muzei Museveni weroted.
His girl dropped out of P7. But when she heard of the presidential initiative of skilling and announcements were read, she went to the district. She was registered as one of the beneficiaries who ended up training in Kibuku. She did the tailoring. She came back, worked for someone, but after some short time, she bought a second-hand machine. She started also training other fellow youth who are now working with her in our workshop. She has also benefited from the 25 million that was advanced, and she's really appreciative of the initiatives that the government has continued to give. The 50 million.
So these children, that's why I want the NRM members to discuss this issue of the school fees in government schools. But because the future of these children was bleak, was closed, their future. But when I train them for just 6 months, see what they are making now. Some of the products they are making, we have been importing them from outside. Therefore, for today, if somebody says, why are you supporting NRM? You should tell him the 7 points. Peace, development, wealth creation, how to create jobs, because the jobs of the beyond the jobs of the government, how to create jobs. And the other points which we shall add on during when I make the press briefing. NRM oye! Tororo oye! Uganda oye! East Africa oye! Now the issue of your districts. That issue was finished. And I will check with the Attorney General why they have not moved, because they should move according to the law and implement it. We finished our part. Let us have the flag bearers before time. NRM oye! I will have a picture with those children. Let them stay somewhere. I will have a picture with them.
Thank you. May I invite Dr. Tanga Odoe to present the flag bearers.
Thank you, Right Honorable Secretary General. Your Excellency, I present the following flag bearers. Tororo Municipality, Honorable Apollo Ofonoyeri, move forward. Apollo Yeri Ofono is receiving his flag. Next, Your Excellency, the District Woman Member of Parliament flag bearer, Sarah Acheng. Open. Your Excellency, the next is Tororo North County. Tororo North County constituency is Mr. Simon Nicholas Owino. Next, Tororo South constituency is Honorable Frederick Angura. West Budama Northeast is Honorable Richard Owere Machika. Next, West Budama Central is Honorable Jacob Oboth, Minister. West Budama South is Honorable George Okecho.